hitting legs today, so can't wait.
just wanted to hop on here really quick and do a little voiceover because after this workout, I got in the locker room and rewatched some of the footage and really, I don't know, was just kind of frustrated at myself, which is, honestly, it's ridiculous. For one, I'm on my cycle, and our bodies, especially women's bodies, they vary day by day, week by week, month by month, and many different things affect the way we lift, our energy levels. It affects a lot of different things. And I remember sitting in there and feeling that way, and I thought that I would just come on here because I'm sure that I'm not the only one. Just to say that show yourself some grace. You know, as cliche as it sounds, Rome was not built in a day. I know we've all heard that before, but it's true. And if you set your mind to it, just like you set your mind to anything, if you're consistent with it, you can get where you want to get. I've been there before, and I can get there again, but nothing is linear. And everything, you know, that matters to you, it's sometimes going to take time. But the time is going to pass anyway. So make the most of what you do with the time and try to not be so hard on yourself. You know, I know that's not easy, but you are closer with yourself than anyone else. So be nice. Anyway, let's get back to the vlog. Just finished with my workout. I am about to drop off a Depop package really quickly. I really hope they're not closed by the time I get there. They close at 5 and it's 4:56 and I still have like 10 minutes. This is how my cat greets me when I get home every time. She's such a sweet girl. She's loud. Okay. So, plan is to make myself a rice cake with some peanut butter and bananas because I have been digging that lately. And then I gotta go pick up my little boy. Yeah, so come along with me. Just have the lightly salted ones. And honestly, with like the peanut butter and banana on it, you don't need a flavored one. But I will say I originally went into the store looking for chocolate ones because that would have been elite. But they didn't have them. So I just went with the basic ones because I don't want it to be too sweet. I've been filming the wrong direction this entire time. Fun. I am going to make this really quick. I don't particularly have time to make this look pretty. That is a lot of banana. Can you even see me? I can't tell. Okay. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing right now. Like, I have mountains of banana on here. But it is so good. And I just don't really have time right now. smells good. Let me feed her before she loses her mind. It's one of those days. Yo, have you guys seen the woman who almost got killed by her husband in Hawaii? Bro, that shit was ridiculous. Like, what is wrong with people? You know it was bad though if the husband's son from a previous marriage is taking up for this woman. His stepmom. You have to know he's crazy. Literally, he called him and said that he's gonna kill himself now. Like, oh my God, cry me a river, please jump. I need like a whole bottle of water now. Also, forgive me because I know I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at myself. ASMR. Ew. ASMR. I didn't like that. I'm sure you didn't either. So good. Why is this frozen? Ew. This was in the literal refrigerator. Okay. Last bite. Do I look snatched or am I just kidding myself? Who knows? I feel like my hip dips have come back. But I don't even care. I am currently about to make dinner for my little boy and me. So he wanted macaroni. He chose the SpongeBob one. And I think I'm going to have steak. Even though I really don't feel like prepping this today, but well, do what you gotta do. I need a shower. I feel gross from working out. Not as motivated today, I will say that. Definitely tired. I can tell I worked today. But it wasn't a bad day. I had to get there late. I typically have to be there at 6:30, but my kids' after school program, daycare, whatever you want to call it, doesn't open until 7:30. when they're on break, which right now he's on spring break. So I've had to get to work late, which has made me feel really bad. But also I'm losing money, so that also makes me feel bad. But, oh well. What can you do? You gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just defrosting the steak right now and gonna cook that for dinner. And then I have a vegetable. I think I'm gonna do carrots because it sounds good. I'm a huge carrot gal. And I'm low-key tempted to do a cheddar biscuit again, but I don't need that. I think after I do this, I'm gonna go play Fortnite because Hayden doesn't have any homework, thank God. So I'm gonna make us dinner, shower, that's on the top of the list, and then play Fortnite. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm so exhausted. Anyway, as soon as the steak defrosts and I'm doing something with it, other than just standing here yapping, I will come back. I think this water is almost ready to boil. But little update on the petechiae. If you didn't watch my last video, that literally is bruises that came from me using that little thing for your lymphatic drainage. So, yeah. And I didn't even feel like I was being rough. Like, I just did it, like, moderately, I would say. But apparently I went in. So, that's there. Made me feel like I had hickeys all day, which obviously, I mean, that's not a hickey, but I don't know. I was like, ugh, like, you look like you're breaking out, girl. But, nah. I'm so tired. How many times can I say that? I'm watching water start to boil is the equivalent of watching paint dry. Okay, it's boiling finally. Jesus. I have started my period, so I'm feeling icky. I had no clue how creepy people could be on Depop, of all things. I've gotten some out of this world messages about things, and I'm just like, what is going on? I really might insert some right here because they're insane. Yeah. Yeah. Pick that up from Ollie's. And I have been enjoying it, not even gonna lie. Like, I don't know, it's just like something about pen to paper, like doing hands-on things, you know? I know just running again. So yeah.
We've gotten a lot of questions on why that is unfinished still.
I've been following this girl. I say girl, I mean it is her channel, but it's her and her husband renovating this house, and it was in utter shambles when they started. Like, it was terrible. And they have been working on it for like over a year, and it looks awesome. Like, they're doing everything by themselves. They're doing in fact, let me shout out, let me see what their name is, I forget. Jenna Phipps. Anyway, so she bought this house like over a year ago, and like I said, it was in complete shambles, and they had not And they essentially had to start from scratch. So anyway, it's turning out really pretty and I like it a lot. So I am just going to be sitting here doing this and watching them. They're showing their shower today, and apparently there's a mistake on it. Where? They're so good at what they do. It's crazy. Literally crazy. Alright, well. Doodles. I just have on my clay mask. I've been using this same one since like high school. It's just a powder that you mix with water. It really, really helps to extract blackheads. I get them so bad because I wear a mask at work a lot and it just tends to cause blackheads. So I have really enjoyed using this to reduce them. However, I know like some people like to use like a manual extractor. I feel like those can sometimes cause scarring to your face, so I try to steer clear of that because I obviously don't want that either. But anyway, it's been fun, but I think I'm gonna cut it here. Been filming for like 2 days, so I think I'm going to edit that footage and get it up for you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.